Hi guys, so not to be dramatic with my thumbnail, but I did quit. So I went from this stack for January through March into this book. And I'm sure some people can guess what this book is because it's the whole year in one book. This is the last little bit I have to transfer. I've been backlogging and transferring everything over, so everything is in just this one book. I was using a disc-bound Happy Planner, Frankenplanner. I had 6 calendars, or five calendars, weeklies and dailies. And one of the biggest problems I had with this is that I had to switch. Obviously, this can't even hold the first quarter. So how is it going to hold a whole year? That was part of it. And I just got frustrated. And so I changed to this planner. This is a hobonichi. And I used dollar store wallpaper to cover up the front and the back. And then I put a sticker here so I know which side was the front. And started to backfill it. It's been 2 days and I'm almost completely done backfilling it. I'm trying really hard to get it all done, so 3 days to get everything put in here so it's all in one place. And I really want to show you guys how I've made it all kind of work and fit. I stole some of the stickers, not all of the stickers, off of these pages. So some of these I've been taking off of here, putting them in here. Not all of them. If they're really thick stickers, I haven't been, but if they're the thinner stickers, I have. And I'm really excited to just have everything in one book. It's smaller, and I think I weighed this one and it's close to like 5 pounds or more. I don't know. Anyway, it just became a lot. So I'm really excited to just have all in one book. I'm going to try this one, and then next year I'm going to try a different planner that I bought, which I'll share with you. But it's all going to be in 1 year. And I already love the book, so we're going to jump into that. You guys ready? All right, let's go. So I really like the way this cover came out with the washi tape, the wallpaper, and just a book sticker. And then these stickers are some from Chair J Mass, from Fourth Wing, other stickers that just match my aesthetic. There are lots of dragons on this first page because that's my aesthetic. This I use to circle and highlight events or girly things going on, or birthdays, special days. I think I'm going to cover this over or leave it alone. Then this is my symptom tracker. So I did my symptoms, kept track of them, transferred this over so it's all in one place. Down here are extra symptoms, or when it lasts multiple times a day, or that kind of thing. So that's what I put down here to notate. That's the same on both the monthlies. Didn't do anything with this page just yet. Filled this up with archive work, school, appointments, personal stuff, planners, everything's on this one calendar, which I was surprised that it all fit, but it does. So I did January and February, did a little bit of decorating. March I didn't add any of the washi tape yet because I'm still working on transferring this over. And then I already started working on April with my assignments due. The gold stickers are for YouTube videos, and these stickers are for when we play the game. There is quite a raised section because there's so many for each month, and this is another reason I wanted to go into a full year into my planner, is because then I can just sit there and be writing in my assignments, our themes. I already decorated all of them for the holiday, notated which days are events, birth dates. So I'm not sure if I'll do these ones because I'm already got the next planner situated. So, and then I just started transferring over everything from the other ones. So the water, miles, and steps were in its own calendar. I stuck it onto the top of the weeklies. Oh, I didn't realize I put the water down here. I can erase that and put that up there because I didn't realize I had that. And then I had yoga and stretch. And I just started putting them all on the top, sketching. These 2 days I had, these 3 days I had nothing, so I'm not sure. I'll probably put some stickers in there. But it filled up pretty nicely. And what I do is I break it down. So my archives is my day job. So from about 8 to 5, lunch and leave work. So then I have my two different sections. And then I have our business, and then I have my education. And once education goes, then I'll probably break it down into more. And then on the weekends I have also added household, and I just write down inked household, education, archives, so I can see the sections. And so I'm still entering in this information, so this didn't get transferred. And then it goes back into March because I started transferring all of this stuff. And it's really good to see where I was working out in one shot, all the miles and steps. I did mess up here because I wasn't thinking. I could just have deleted the weekend, but I just left it alone and just wrote on top the gray. I figured it's okay. I'm still trying to figure out my planner. But then I just started making sure that I had space for the water, miles, and steps. I might take the miles away. I mainly keep track of my steps. And then just filling in. So sometimes I'll just say personal, household. But as you can see, most of it is pretty good. And then we're in this. So then I started to fill in the dailies, and I even added on the beginning of the page, this is going to be my currentlies. So for January I had some currentlies that we were watching and things, so I'm going to fill that out. But this will be a currently page, and then I just kind of filled in all the notes, and some days they're blank. Some have some stuff. So this is a staff meeting thing. So what I'm going to do is show you guys. So I'm going to use my daily pages for meeting notes or things like that. So I'm going to pick a color from flag, like a red one. And then I'm going to notate on the bottom that this is for like archive meeting stuff. And then anytime I flip it up, I'm going to see the red little tab, and I'll know that any of the red tabs deal with staff meetings. Any of the blue tabs or green tabs will deal with, here's a green tab. Any of the green tabs will deal with ink scroll, like ideals, or these are for like books, and I'm going to just use some different colors and find some other colors. And I'm going to do tabs on the bottom so that whenever I flip it this way, I'll know that this page right here is for archive staff stuff. So when I'm doing my annual report stuff, I can just look back at these pages. So I filled up pages, transferred all this stuff over, working on this one. So then these will be my currently little tabs because I like the pull-outs. And we're just going to keep going. And I've been slowly adding a little bit of stuff. So we're on February 2nd. And then I did some of March. Not a lot. There's a few things in March. So you can see another red tab needs to go there. Oh, nope, I did that wrong. Oops. Try that again. And there we go. So I'm just going to use these to mark the days. I might have to use some glue on that, but that's what I've done so far. And I really like the book, and I don't use a pencil board because I like the texture of the writing. And I use an erasable pen so I can continue to fix as I go. So I'm really happy with the way that it's coming out. Using some washi tape and things to decorate. So I'll show you at the beginning of the month once I get everything situated. But I'm happy that everything's in one place. I don't have to search for it. When I go to the doctors, I don't have to worry about this because I have my symptom tracker all right here. So it helps a lot to have everything in one book. Alright, so if you guys had any planner dilemma, just know that change is okay. I know I made a vow that I was going to stick with Happy Planner, but sometimes you just have to make changes in order to work with what's going on in your life. And that's what I think I'm going to do here. All right. So, see you in the next video. Bye, my pea.